Hello everybody and welcome to Bofuri episode 6 anime review, aka the Avengers Assemble, kinda, in a way. That's what I'm choosing to call it, because, you know, we assembled the squad. The squad has been assembled. We're gonna have a big old crossover movie now. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was just another enjoyable episode, weren't it? The gang, they got a plan. They've got a gang now, a group, a party, a guild, other words. Good things all around. A bit less of the fighty this week, which, you know, is a shame. They did sort of shoehorn one in at the very end, but it was fine, you know. And we've got a full cast of colourful characters, and that is all you can really ask for. Anywho, let's jump right into the episode and see what went down and everything. Let's do this. We begin in the real world. What? Oh, boo! Real world sucks. No, it was kind of quite funny actually. So Kaide, it has forgotten what reality is and what the game is, which, you know, if you listen to the news, that happens to everybody who plays games. So, you know, there's that. No, she starts role playing. Then some guy like jogs her, and by the way, that guy's a dick. He should have been paying attention to where he was going. He didn't even offer to help her pick up her books he knocked over. What a dick! Like, accidentally bumped into her, fair play. Offer to help her pick her up. Come on, man. You could have been the love interest, but no, now you're just some Joe Schmo. But yeah, she like got into a fighting position after he bumped into her. I wanted her to just hit him, the rude guy. And then when she was playing dodgeball, she tried to use a skill on it. So she decides from that, okay, I think it's time for a break. So she takes 3 days off. Imagine 3 days not playing video games. I think I do that quite often actually. I don't play video games nearly as much as I used to. But yeah, when she returns 3 days later, Sally informs her of all the changes that have happened in 3 days. That she's like, blah, you can buy houses now. Good stuff. I already got a bug, so we can just go buy a house whenever. Then we get a shopping montage with the Persona music back. I'll keep saying it. It still is until I actually like look up who sings the songs. Then, you know. Then I'll probably stop, but I'm not going to do that yet. Shopping, there's loads of guilds we learn about. They're like, yeah, the guild's going up. Pain, he's pretty cool. He's number 1. He's like level 60 or something, which is like double Maple's level. So he's a pretty big deal. And then they come across a tree house. Not a house in a tree, like a house made of a tree. It's literally a tree house as opposed to a tree house. Does that make sense? I'm choosing to believe that makes sense. They decide to get this treehouse, obviously, and then they decide, you know, it's quite lonely with just the two of us here. Let's invite all of our friends, all 2 of them. So they do. They invite Kasumi and Kanade, and then Iz and Kuromu. Kuromu is Shield Boy, by the way. They show up, and then they're like, you want to join our club? They all join the club. They're a group of 6 now. Good stuff. Can I count 1, 2, 3? 6, yeah. That would have been really embarrassing if I failed to count to 6, so I'm glad I got that right. Anywho, after that, there's some. Oh yeah, the admin, right? Maple's the guild master. The guild is called Maple Trees. That's pretty important, or the Maple Tree, sorry. And then after that, the group splits up. Maple, Kanade, and Iz go to a mine to get some, I guess, some materials. They ride syrup. It's pretty funny. Kanade's Rubik's Cube random skill thing is the gacha random skill Rubik's Cube, whatever you want to call it. It has like mining level 5, so you'll get good materials, which is good stuff. The other 3 are fighting things. Like I just my note for that. They're fighting things. They're getting materials too, and they're all like the Great Shielder dude. He's just hitting things with the shield like an idiot. So yeah, they're like, yeah, Maple rubbed off on us. That was really hard for me to say. And yeah, they kill some monsters and it's good stuff. They don't, as I said, there's not much fighting this week. There's a little bit, but you know, there's a little bit more left to come. But this first half basically established, hey, they're a guild now. Thumbs up. We then have the first guild meeting, and basically Kuromu basically heads up the guild meeting. He's brought it to attention. Talk about the 3rd event coming up, which, you know, they don't really go too much on that. They're like, it's a monster fight. It's like, okay, cool beans. After that, they're like, 4th event is a guild battle though, so we need more people just in case some of us are sick or have got work or whatever on the day of the guild battle. Good plan. Sally and Maple go to the board, the bulletin board, and there's a load of paper on it. It's like, I can't read, so they decide to go to the first floor instead, or the first level, sorry. Separate. Maple sees those two sisters from a few episodes ago. I can't remember actually which one it is, but them. And then she's like, join my guild, and they're like, I don't even know you. That's not what they're like, but you know, she tries to coerce them in. They all go to a cafe to talk about it. Sally's there too. Turns out these girls, they're called Yui and May, although they say Mai, but the subtitles say May. So is that a subtitle screw up, or is that it sounds different. I'm gonna say, I guess I'll probably flip between them until I get an answer. So if you don't want me to flip between them, give me an answer. What happened after that? Turns out they maxed out their attack stats. So like Maple's maxed out her defense, they've maxed out attack. So you know, they're pretty strong, but they're really slow still, like Maple is. And they decide, you know what, that's actually a great fit. Or I say they, Sally being I'll say more experienced gamer, is like, you know what, you guys complement each other really well. They go to fight the boss again after that. They're like, okay, we'll join, whatever. They go fight the boss again because they're not on the second level yet, so you know, they can't, you know, get the what am I trying to say? You know, they can't get up there because they've not cleared the boss, basically. So they go and fight it again. Sally and Obro basically do it all at sense. They talk about the sword dance skill a lot this episode, so I'm assuming it's going to come into play later on. But yeah, Sally defeats the boss with minimal help. It's a pretty alright boss fight, but we've seen it before. It's like when you refight a boss, it's less exciting, isn't it? And you know, got that kind of thing here. She fought it differently though, so that's good. She had a way easier time with it. Obro did some things too, so you know, there's that. They get back to the guild and they introduce the two new girls to the rest of the guild. They're like, alright, we've got new party. And then they like headbutt the table. Like, I believe Maple also headbutted the table at one point, but they headbutt the table and they crack the table in half because they got max attack. It's like, oh, okay. And then Sally's like, there's three of them now. Oh no, this is gonna be a thing. And that was the end of the episode. As I said, I'm still very, very much enjoying myself. The cast feels like, I know they've already been established, but like the main cast is now poofed up because now they're gonna all be together a lot. I assume they'll split them up into various groups at different parts. That's easy for me to say. Maybe the next episode I assume is going to be the third event where they'll be like, here's the whole guild working as a team to defeat this boss monster, and then we'll get the fourth event where they're fighting other people and they'll get into a fight with maybe the Strong Guild, but I was thinking the Fire Guild. I can't remember all the exact names, but you know what I'm talking about. I think that's probably where we're headed. Maybe that'll be the end. Maybe the fourth event, the PvP one, will be the end. Who knows? I'm enjoying this show a lot. It's just so nice and likeable. All the characters are funny, or fun. If they're not funny, they're fun and nice and kind and other good things. I'm starting to ramble now, which is not a good thing. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and other good stuff for more reviews. I will see you next week for another episode of this, and bye guys.